Hi, this is Joni. I'm back to you with you today for a different kind of video than I usually do. I My husband had gotten me a gift certificate to Ulta, and I usually go to Ulta in January, and I do a makeup haul, and I spend a couple of $100, and I get what I need, and except for foundation, pretty much most of the stuff will last me for the year. So this year, my husband asked me, is there something you would really like? And I said, you know what? Yeah, there's not really much I need. So maybe an Ulta gift certificate would be great. I can do my makeup thing in January and stock up. So when I go, in January, I like to buy, I like to treat myself to one of the more high end palettes of eyeshadow. And just one because they last. Last year I had gotten um, the Naked palette, the Naked 3. And I love this. And I mean, I've been using this a lot and I still have so much left. But so I wanted to try a different one, maybe with a little different colors this year. And I think that's how you kind of grow your makeup supply. You spend a little bit of money on something really nice that, you wouldn't buy every day, something that will last you. And now, so I have the Naked 3 palette, which I love. And this year did my research, watched a lot of YouTube channels and makeup applications, and I decided on which palette I wanted. So I don't spend a lot of money on makeup on everything that I buy, but there are certain things that I am willing to spend a little bit more money on. Lipstick isn't one of them. I don't mind reapplying my makeup. I don't need lipstick lasting all day long. But I do need foundation that's full coverage and that lasts because, I don't travel with my entire makeup kit with me to work. But, midday, I some if I'm not using a good foundation, you'll start to see I have rosacea and it'll start to come through and I'll start to get really oily. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos trying to figure out how to resolve some of the issues that I have. So I was watching this woman, Marlene. Her and her daughter have a channel, each separately, but they do collabs together. And Marlene she's over 50, and I'm 53. So, I do think that um, more mature women look for different things in makeup than the younger crowd because not everything looks good on us as well as it does on someone, say, in their 20s. I think someone in their 20s could wear anything and it would look great because their skin is so nice and fresh and young and wrinkle free. And so I went and spent the gift certificate today. I was kind of in a not so great mood. I was a little sad. I had put my sons on the plane today to go home. They spent the holidays here with us. We had a nice 10 days together. And, I never like saying goodbye because I know that I'm not going to see them for a few months. So I thought, oh, I came home, I took a nap, took a nice long bath, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go out, to Ulta and see if I can cheer myself up. So what I bought there today was, I'll show you. I love this um, primer. It's it's not, it is a higher end makeup, but it's not one that you see in every store. The name of it is Japanese, and I love their primers. Um, I get a long time out of a bottle. I bet I get a half a year out of this. I just have to put like a pea-sized drop and kind of put it all over, and that's all I need to line my face, with the primer. And it comes out really satiny soft, and the makeup glides on afterwards. So I picked up a bottle of this, um, and it lasts me a long time. Um, so the foundation I got, I'm always looking for full coverage foundation, and I find that my foundations midday sort of, I can see they're starting to come off, and my rosacea is starting to come through. So I was looking for something full coverage that lasted long, and so I heard about this Urban Decay. It's called All Nighter. Um, and they say it lasts 24 hours. So I got this foundation, and um, I put it on tonight just because I was filming. And you know what? It went on, it felt kind of dry going on, um, not as oily as some of the others. So I'm interested to see, if it dries out my skin. I'm hoping it won't, because it really is full coverage. It covered everything I needed it to cover, and I didn't have to glop it on to get the full coverage. Um, so I put the primer on. I put this over it, and my lips. You know what? I didn't. I bought one lip liner, and it was made by. Oh, I can't. Oh, here it is. I don't even know if this is a good brand, but it's made by Rimmel. And this is a nice neutral color, and I wear a lot of neutrals. So I bought this, and it went on nice. I don't know how long it'll last, but I liked the way that it went on. It wasn't dry. It was kind of like, it felt like butter putting it on. Really smooth and easy and kind of moist. So I thought that was great. And believe it or not, what I'm into lately, the lipsticks that I'm liking are these crayons. Um, and I got this at the Dollar Tree. It's made by LA Colors. It's an inexpensive brand, and I got this for $1. I have a couple of them. I love them. And like I said, I don't mind reapplying, because it doesn't cover you the whole day. It covers a couple of hours, and then I'm looking to put it back on anyway, put more on. So lipstick is one of the things I don't really think you need a super expensive brand to get a pretty effect. Um, the other lip liners that I like to use is I like the retractable ones, that you don't have to sharpen. I love the Avon brand. I have Here's three of them, three different colors, the Avon brand, and they have a lot of real neutral colors. If you can see the colors I have. This one's kind of very light. I'm not crazy about this one, but these two are great. And sometimes you can get them on sale for like 5 colors for $10. Then I stock up. Um, what I used on my eyebrows. Now, my eyebrows are not thick, and they're very light in color. So if I don't put on an eyebrow pencil, you can't even see my eyebrows. So, and everybody's eyebrows, I think, are uneven. I know that mine are. Where they start, where they end, how thick one is. And so I use this, I got it from the Wish app, and it's called Dream of Goddess, and it is a retractable pencil, and this is in a light brown, and I love it. It does the job for me. It lasts. It doesn't move. It doesn't smear all over my face. I had bought this one last year from Ulta, and I loved it, but Anastasia, but it had only lasted me a month, And like if you're gonna spend, I think this was close to like $15-20. If I'm gonna spend that kind of money on a brow pencil, I want it to last, and it really didn't. It lasted like 1 month. That was it, done. So I'm not gonna do that again. So I've been buying them off the Wish app. The Wish app, it's everything comes from China. You pay $1 for, well, most of the products I buy are $1, and then it costs you $1 in shipping for each item. So if I ordered 4 of those, I would pay $4 in shipping. Um, so I was good with that. What I used under my eyes, and I think I chose a color that might be just a little too light for me. I'm pretty fair skin, but this is made by NYX, NYX, and it is really moist because I do think you need for a concealer under your eye something kind of moist, especially if you're starting to wrinkle because, if you go too dry under there, it really pronounce, you can really see your wrinkles more. So I got this just because I ran out of my under eye concealer. I got it in, I think I got it in Target or Kmart, one of those, and it was like maybe $5, but it works well, and you need just a small amount. And but the trick I learned, because I have a problem with my eyeliner running all the time, and my eyeliner I get from the Wish app for $1. Um, I use black eyeliner, and I again like the retractable, and this is made by Color Mates Auto Eyeliner in black, and it's retractable, and when you're done you throw it out. There's no sharpening, and but it always runs on me, and it's not just this one, it's any eyeliner I put on. I just think that I get a little oily here, and maybe I squint more. I have hooded eyelids, so maybe it's just the shape of my eye or the way that maybe my lower lid hits underneath. I don't really know, but everything always runs on me, and I look like a raccoon by noon. But I picked up on this trick that somebody, that same Marlene on YouTube, told me, that if you put a little, it's a powder, very fine powder, underneath your lower lid, that before you put on your eyeliner, that your eyeliner won't run. And she said it doesn't have to be an expensive one, it's any kind. And this is made by Maybelline. It's called Master Fix. This amount of powder should last me the year. You just take, one of those little makeup daubers, and you just, blot it on underneath, and it prevents your eyeliner from running. And I tried that today, and you know what? It worked. So I was really happy to get that tip from that channel. I'm not an expert on makeup. I'm a nurse. I'm not a, makeup artist. I just know how to put makeup on my own face, and I know what works for me. So don't take anything I'm saying as the way to, that is the way to do things, because, I don't know what techniques are great and what are not. I just know it works for my face. And so I use highlighter. I use this. It's kind of a white iridescent. I use this up here. And then I use, sort of to do like contouring, I use another color, same brand, under here at the bottom below my cheekbone, at that hollow there, and to contour. And then I blend it all in, and I go back and I put a bronzer over it. I don't use blush. I use the bronzer. And these were also from the Wish app, and it's called Bling. And I got one in a dark color and one in a light color, and that works for me. So just thought I'd come on and share some of my makeup tips, things that I think work, and see if I could help somebody else out. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. Good night.